So hello guys, in today's video we will show here added to cart button instead of this add to cart button if our product is already added in the cart. Okay, so for now what is happening that if we add this product to cart, then click on this, then here it should be like added to cart because it is already added to cart. So we will change this button. Okay, for that we have to make changes in our code, basically store inside our store app, where it is here it is, and inside that views we have to make changes here inside this product detail page. Okay, so now let's edit this code here. We will add some code inside this product detail view. Okay, so inside this try block, just add a variable which is in cart. In cart is equal to cart item dot objects dot filter cart. Okay, cart id product single. Okay, and just below this return http response, and instead of this single product we will use in cart, which is returning true or false, and just exit. I don't think it is required here because after returning code will stop running. Okay, so let's import these things: card item and cart id and http response. So http response has been imported, and cart item, I think, let me remove this create cart, carts dot models and carts dot views. Okay, so now let's run this code. Refresh it, and product detail. Okay, so it is false. Why it is false? Because it does not been added in the cart. Let's add in the cart, and now if we want to open this, it will return true, you can see. Okay, so what is happening here, basically inside this try block we have defined this in cart variable which has cart item dot objects dot filter, and this double underscore means it will goes to our cart module. This cart module, where it is inside our carts models.py. Inside this cart module, find a cart id, find cart id which has this uh, session. It is returning session. So what is this cart id? It is our current session, where we can find it. It is our inside our carts view. So inside our carts view you can see this cart id is returning a current session key. Okay, so find that particular object, okay, which has current session and product is equal to currently opened product, which is single product. So inside this cart item it will try to find a particular object which has this product and which has this cart id. Okay, and this dot exist will return true or false. If it is available inside this cart item, then it will return true, and otherwise it is returning false. You can see. Okay, you can see here. And guys, just keep one thing in your mind, that this filter means it will return whole a query set. If the this card item doesn't have that product added inside it, then this filter will return empty query set. And what this get does, this get means it will return a whole object from our product model. Okay, so if we want a query set, then use filter, and if we want a whole object, then use get. You can see guys, need one object, then use get. Need many objects, then use filter. And if you need only true false, then use filter dot exist that we have used here. Okay, filter dot exist, you can see guys. Okay, so if you have that question in your mind, that can we use get here, so we can't use get here, and if we want to use get, then we have to use another code, like we have to define a one variable cart, which is equal to cart dot objects dot get cart id, and inside this we will change our cart and cart. Okay, and import this. So cart has been imported. Okay, so now what is happening, let me check once if it is working. Okay, it is working now. uh, so here what is happening, this cart is accepting a object. Okay, you can see inside our cart model, that inside our cart model we have defined here foreign key. Okay, so this cart will accept only a whole object, not a session key which is in the form of string. Okay, so uh, here this cart id request, this function will return a string of current session id. Okay, and this cart is accepting a whole object. So inside this cart we are basically uh, getting that particular object from cart model, from this cart model which has a session id in the form of string, like this. Okay, so inside our cart model, just open cart model, here it is. You can see this is in the string form, this cart id is in the string form. Okay, and this inside this cart item, this cart is in the form of object. So just remember guys, that we have used here foreign key, that's why we cannot directly use this function inside this. Okay, so the previous version was quite easier than this. Just get back to that, remove all these things. Okay, it is working properly. Okay, so let's remove this return http response, because it was just for testing. So here this will also be removed, and just pass this in cart inside this context that we can use in our product detail.html. Okay. Okay, so let's go to our product detail.html. So inside this product detail.html, we have to edit that. Now what we want is we want to show here added to cart button. Okay, so now find this add to cart is here. So inside this we will run another if else condition. Okay, so if a single okay it's out of stock and else okay, and if it's okay inside this after this else block just use another if and just bring this to below if what we want here. Okay, just think. So what we want here that is if this product has already been added in the cart, okay, then it should then why this error is happening. Okay, so here it the error is. So basically we want like if this product has been added in the cart already, then this add to cart button should not seen here. Okay, so instead of this add to cart button uh, it should be like already added to cart. Okay, so for that uh, just keep this code inside our else block, and inside if just copy this add to cart. Okay, it is same as below, and instead of this add to cart we want here like added to cart. Okay, and that added to cart should not have any link, okay, on that button. So just refresh it. What is wrong here? I think this if condition may be wrong here. Just to keep it indented. Now let me just check. Still it is getting error. Okay, so we haven't uh, typed here any condition which would be like in cart for this situation. So now let's check this. You can see guys added to cart and this is not clickable. So let's make this more eye-catchy. So just instead of this primary, just use here success and spawn class text. Okay, my class, and instead of this cart just refresh. So you can see guys color has been changed, and instead of this cart symbol we want to use like check uh, check symbol. Nothing is happening. Checked. Why it is not updating? remove the shopping. Mm, if it check all. Okay, so you can see guys, the tick mark has been added along with this added to cart. And now what we want, uh, just here we want to show a store button. Okay, sorry, cart button, that user can view its cart if a product has been already added. Then just after this, mm, just copy this, and here we want to uh, show view cart, view cart. Okay, so just remove a URL here of that sing add cart. Instead of this add cart, just show a cart. So refresh it, view cart is added and view cart is working. Okay, so let me check once if it is perfect or not. Button. Okay, and now view cart I. Okay, so here we want to one correction, that instead of this shopping cart, I want to show here a particular another icon, like so if for view card we want to use like which represent a view like eye. Okay, so here card. Okay, instead of this card, just use eye. Why it is not refreshing, guys? What is happening here? Even I couldn't understand what is wrong with this. Okay, shopping. Oh yeah, I always forget to remove this shopping. Now you can see, guys, here I. Okay, so these little things make our website more attractive. So if we remove this product and also this product, then just if you can see, guys, only add to cart is here. If added to cart, then you can see, guys, it is working. So now we want to update here one thing, that if we this product has been added and uh, run server and card store dot models. What is happening? Cannot import name card from store.html. Where we have added this. Okay, so this is the error that we have typed here by mistake. Now it is perfect. So if any products are added inside this cart, we want to see the total number of products here instead of this 0. Okay, so for that we have to count all the products number. So let's add one file inside the store.html. It is context underscore processor dot py. Processors, I guess. Okay, so inside this context processor, just define a function called counter. Okay, request create card count if admin. Okay, so just remove this and here it will like admin in request.path, then return nothing, and we don't want else here. So after this, just remove all the. So after this return, just here we will use a try block, and inside this try block we will define a cart variable which contains cart dot objects dot filter. We will use a get here and get card id card request. Okay, and card item objects filter cart is equal to cart, and here one thing that is active. Okay, go for item in item card item plus equal to card item dot quantity, and let's define accept block. Except cart does not exist, then cart count is 0 and return cart count. Okay, so you can also do instead of this just like this. Okay, so let's import all the things. So to import this cart, just use carts.model. To import this function, use carts.views. To use this cart item, just along with this. Okay, so now let's go to settings.py, because we have created this context processors which should be added inside this context processor, and that context processor was added inside our store. Okay, so it will like store.context processor.counter. Okay, so now what we want is to update this. So it is basically inside our navbar, and navbar.html. Just find register, and it is just besides that register. Okay, so here you can see the shopping cart. Okay, so instead of this 0, just use here a variable which was our cart count, I guess. I think it was, where is view, and so card count, and we want to make that particular button clickable. So just use URL cart here. Okay, so let's just refresh this, and you can see guys, the one item is there and this button is clickable. Okay, you can see guys. So now when we increase this quantity, then you can see guys, the number is increasing here, and when we decrease it will decrease as well. Okay, okay, so let's keep this until this. So if you have any query or any doubt in this video, just comment down and I will solve your doubts as soon as possible. So see you in the next video.